In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. Here's 1st and 10. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. They run with the longtime Titan. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first. 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. The shotgun, here's Jackson. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Micah Parsons, too tough to stop. Gets in to bring him down.
Parsons making his presence felt, and it's no secret. I mean, Mike, he's become one of the top overall defenders in the entire league. He's had at least 13 sacks each of the previous 3 seasons, and he continues to play at that level. There's a good chance he's going to try to make it 4 by the end of this year.
They'll run here with Hill. They will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss. On 4th down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. Devontae Turpin to return for the Cowboys. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. A 1st carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. State at Austin. It'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. 1st and 2nd down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try something else.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short.
When you're willing to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They motion the slot man left. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down. That is Ferguson in motion. Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. Ho-ho! And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Here comes 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. The open man is Tolbert. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. 0-0 is the score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On play action, here's Milton. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion. And then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
On 3rd and long, here's Milton. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
The Cowboys field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. 3rd down. 3 to go. They'll try and run for this with Henry. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it with Henry. And he's going to have the Ravens' first down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14.
First down run here by Henry, and he signed with the Ravens this offseason. I mean, you think back to that run he had with the Titans, Mike, over the last 6 seasons, over 8,200 yards, 80 touchdowns. I mean, one of the most productive backs we've seen in a long time. Now it's kind of scary to think he gets to join Lamar Jackson in this Baltimore backfield. They hope the two of them can be that combo to finally get this Baltimore team over the hump.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. On the option, they give it to Henry. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Jackson going to keep it himself. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. Look wide. Get this one complete. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Raven first down. They'll run. It's Henry. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, as the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime. Here's a 2nd and 9. He'll go again here with Henry. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. Now Lamar going to hang on to it. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. On 4th down, on comes the 7-time Pro Bowler Justin Tucker for the Ravens field goal. That one is good. So, just a pair of field goals in that first half. It is 3-3 at the break. As we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the 2nd half. Still in search of our first touchdown of the game. We are tied at 3 as we begin quarter number 3. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Slot man in motion right. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. In motion, Lamb. Milton from the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
On 4th down, the veteran Brian Anger on a punt for Dallas. And he got all of this one. Headed for the sideline. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, Jackson. For the sideline, he's got Hopkins. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Second down and 3. with Henry. And he lowers the shoulder. A gain of about 3. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. From the gun, Jackson. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
This will be taken in at the 2. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll go play action here with Milton. He's got that complete to Turpin.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Looking out of the gun is Milton. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. A 4th down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
On 4th down, here's Milton. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Going to go right back to Henry. And he'll finally be taken down at the Ravens' 14-yard line. That one good for 26 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. That's quickly to Andrews on the RPO. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They face 2nd down and 7. Bateman is the motion man. The defense all over the little quick pass attempt, and they run him down for no gain on that one.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep, pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Henry. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 4-yard line. He's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. Come a little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to sneak it here. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. A design run here with Jackson. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Milton. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll fake the give, and now it's Milton. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down. From the gun, here's Milton. He's got a man, it's CeeDee Lamb. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and The age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That pass play good for 22. First down, Cowboys. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. They'll stick with him again. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. Here's Milton. That's hauled in at the 2. And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the fourth quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right back up on the line of scrimmage and try to score here now that it's first and goal.
Second down, goal to go. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on third and goal. Taking off, he is in. Joe Milton, touchdown Cowboys. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out. Even with their full complement of timeouts, they're supposed to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
They'll drop to throw. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Not much happening there. Just a short game. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. Henry rumbles to the first down and more. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
They'll run here with Hill. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. And the clock will stop. Timeout called with 5 seconds remaining. So out comes a guy who's been here before. Big spot for Justin Tucker. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Going to return this from the 10. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They're